Hey everyone, it is Ross from RT Fitness here, and today I want to talk to you about why is it always about weight loss or focusing on those numbers about pound here, pound here, pound here, and just focusing all your mental energy onto those couple of pounds. As a nation, we're always obsessed with the numbers. Completely obsessed. I mean, if you look in any magazine, it'll be like X celebrity has lost X amount of weight, he's a new diet, he is this, he is that, and it's pounds, pounds, pounds. If you think of like Weight Watchers Slimming World, it is like, oh, Sheila's lost a pound, look, it weighs the same as a bag of sugar, and all that shite. It is just pounds, 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 when we shouldn't necessarily get hung up on the weight loss that much, because it probably is damaging your progress and damaging your results if all your mindset is focused on those couple of pounds. So we step on the scales every day and have a hissy fit either way. Either we're pleased with ourselves, but then say even if you do good on that day with food, the next day you weigh more, you think, what the fuck's going on? And you're ripping your hair out, you don't know what's going on, and then you fall off. But there's that many different variations what can happen in a 24-hour period that you can be 4 or 5 pounds fluctuating either way. But because we're obsessed with these numbers and everyone should be saying you should lose this amount in that amount of time, then we get fucked up in the head, and yet again destroys our results, because when we fail even further, but we haven't really failed. We've just put a few pounds on, probably just a bit of water retention. It could have been just something you ate, just keeping you clogged up a little bit, or depending on the quantity of food itself, even though it might have been lower in calories, the density of the food might have been quite weighty, and you might just be that little bit heavy. You might have drank a lot of water the night before. So many different variations, but it doesn't mean to say that you're not progressing or getting the results. So we're always focused on weight loss, but if we could switch our mindset to focusing on performance, and this is for the people who are training out there who are wanting to train, if we focus on the performance, let's say focus on getting 5 full press-ups or 10 full chin-ups or running 10k, if we focus on the performance, then the body, the weight, everything will come into play, rather than always just focusing on like, what does the scales weigh each day, how heavy am I? Because at the end of the day, like, how would you feel if you see your target weight loss was 10 stone, something like that, but you hit your 10 stone, but you still look like a bag of shite? How would you feel? Are you happy then because it says 10 stone? No, you've just got this number in your head. Generally the number in people's heads is off when they were 16, when they say, oh, I used to wear this. It's but it's 20 years later, do you know what I mean? You haven't done a day of training since PE. But you still get down to your 10 stone mark, but you look like shite. So then where do you go from there? You haven't focused on your performance in the gym. You've probably just lost it the wrong way, and you've got loads of loose skin, everything else. But if you'd have been focusing on performance, getting better in the gym, eating that little bit more food, pushing yourself, trying to put on that little bit of lean tissue, then when you do get down to your desired weight, you might even be a little bit heavier, but you look a lot better than what you did if you just numbers. So there's a little bit of a rant today on why we shouldn't focus about the numbers, but more focus on the performance within the gym, within your training. Get better at it each and every day, put on that little bit of lean mass, and then when you do get down to your numbers, what you're always obsessed over, you will look that little bit better. I'm Ross from RT Fitness. Any questions, hit them up in the comments. Cheers.